In this video, I want to look at evaluating and graphing logs of any base. So remember, on your calculator, you have a common log button right here next to your 7. You have a natural log button, which is log base E, right here next to your 4. And then you have an option in your calculator to do log base. So if you press your math button and you scroll down, or if you just scroll up because it's way towards the bottom, you can see that here you have log base. So we could do, let's say, log base 2 of 8 evaluates to 3. You have a couple other options of ways that you can get to that log base. If you just use keyboard shortcuts, you're just going to go math, alpha math, and it will take you right to that log base. So again, we can do log base 3 of 27 this time, evaluates to 3. Your other option is to go alpha y equals and go over to your functions, and then you can see your log base is your number 5 option. So here, let's say we're going to do log base 2 of 64 and evaluates to 3. So I can use any of those 3 options as well in my graphing. So if I go here to my y equals, I can just use any of those options again. So I want to graph this log base 2 of x plus 7. So I know that I need my log base. So we can do the keyboard shortcut, math, alpha, math. We can get the keyboard shortcut, and we're going to graph log base 2. Then my argument is x plus 7. Then I can go ahead and graph that. What I want you to pay attention to is that your graph appears to be stopping, although it does not stop. This graph goes forever down. Your range for any log graph is all real numbers, so it goes from negative infinity to positive infinity. So the accuracy of your graphing calculator is limited, and it appears to stop, but you have to remember the properties that you know of your logarithms and know that no matter what, your range is all real numbers, so that graph is going up or down forever, depending upon the direction of the graph. All right, so if we take a look at this second example here, we're just going to graph a natural log. So I'm going to come back here, I'll clear this out. We have a natural log button, so we can just use that. So negative natural log, and then my argument is x minus 6. So again, if I graph that, remembering it appears that this graph stops, but remember that it's going to go up forever because we do know that our range is all real numbers. And then we're going to take a look at this last one. So we're going to graph log base 1/3 of 3 to the x. So again, I can use my alpha y equals here and go over to my function and choose the log base that way. So I'm going to do log base 1/3 of 3 to the x as my argument. So this graph appears to be stopping at the y-axis, but again, we know the range is all real numbers, so we know that it's actually going up forever.